At this moment, in a certain spot on the outskirts of the Bone Burial Mound, a valiant figure was commanding an Earth Azure Dragon to attack a skeleton sergeant. The Earth Azure Dragon, a sub-dragon species, was considered a high-tier spiritual pet among spirit tamers. Its entire body was brown, resembling the rocks on the ground, not only looking extremely tough but also boasting exceptional defense. It had a pair of massive dragon horns on its head, sturdy and powerful limbs, and a long, thick dragon tail. Although it was a sub-dragon, its innate abilities were still very strong. Earth Azure Dragon, finish it quickly, stop playing around. A crisp shot came from the valiant figure. The Earth Azure Dragon, which had been evenly matched with the skeleton sergeant, suddenly changed its playful gaze to one filled with killing intent. With a swing of its thick tail, it swept the skeleton sergeant's legs before it could react. The immense force instantly shattered the skeleton sergeant's legs. The skeleton sergeant, holding a bone shield and a bone longsword, lost its balance as its legs broke, and its skeletal body crashed to the ground. Roar! The Earth Azure Dragon opened its bloodthirsty maw full of sharp teeth and let out an excited roar. Without any hesitation, it lifted its powerful front paw and stomped down hard on the skeleton sergeant's head. Boom! The massive front paw instantly crushed the skeleton sergeant's head into pieces. The ease with which the Earth Azure Dragon dealt with the skeleton sergeant was a testament to its formidable strength. From the shattered head of the skeleton sergeant, a dense, ghostly blue soul fire, much richer than that of a skeleton soldier, floated into the air. The valiant figure took out a bottle and collected the ghostly blue soul fire into it. Soul fire is the core of every skeleton-type demon. Once a skeleton-type demon is destroyed, the soul fire will gradually dissipate if not collected. Of course, it can also be collected and sold to those in need. However, soul fire cannot be stored in ordinary containers. It requires a special vessel called a soul bottle. This special container, developed by the Federation, is used to collect soul fire. Naturally, these soul bottles are not free and must be purchased with Federation credit points. The soul fire from the skeleton soldiers Yilin had previously defeated could also be stored in soul bottles and sold back in the city, but Yilin currently didn't have enough money to buy soul bottles. Even if he put all his assets together, it wouldn't be enough to buy a single soul bottle. Therefore, Yilin hadn't even considered buying soul bottles for now. Earth Azure Dragon, well done. The valiant figure walked over to the Earth Azure Dragon and patted its head. The previously imposing Earth Azure Dragon now looked like a child, its face showing a joyful smile. The valiant figure finally revealed her true appearance. Dressed in a black, tight-fitting outfit and wearing black knee-high boots, she had a graceful figure and a long ponytail trailing behind her. Her cold and stern face couldn't hide her natural beauty. With skin as smooth as jade and a rosy complexion, under her left eye was a beauty mark. At first glance, she seemed somewhat enchanting, but in reality, that wasn't the case. Her beauty was not her fault. It was a gift from the heavens. This woman was Huogenair, the eldest daughter of the Huo family, one of the three major families in Skyshan City, and the current head of the Huo family. Her name, Huogenair, sounded ethereal, giving the impression of a refined lady. Huogenair was the first in line to inherit the Huo family, and she was a woman. One could imagine the immense pressure and burden she carried. In the younger generation, many Huo family members coveted Huogenair's position as the young master. Relatives within the family were not optimistic about Huogenair. They always believed that Huogener could not bear the responsibilities of the family. They thought that one day Huogener would marry someone else, and if she were the head of the Huo family at that time, wouldn't that mean taking the entire family as a dowry? This was something the Huo family members could not accept. The Huo family was one of the 3 top families in Skaishan City, wielding significant influence. How could they be willing to see their family used as a dowry? However, despite the family's disapproval, Huogener's father, the head of the family, firmly supported his daughter. Huogener's position as the young master was granted by her father, who overcame numerous obstacles to secure it for her. Because of this, Huogener often saw herself as the future head of the family and worked hard to become stronger. Despite her enchanting appearance, Huogener relied on her own strength to get things done. In Skaishan City's higher education institution, Huogener's grades and abilities were among the top. Today, like any other day, Huogener came to the wilderness for rigorous training. Her spiritual pet, the Earth Azure Dragon, was hatched from an egg given by her father, Huoqingshan. Even at birth, it possessed rare growth power. For ordinary people, such a high-tier spiritual pet was simply out of reach. Although it had a high starting point, the Earth Azure Dragon was not easy to evolve. Even Huogener's father, Huoqingshan, who was now a 6th rank 9th level spirit tamer, still had an Earth Azure Dragon that hadn't evolved to the next stage. If it were just a matter of materials, it wouldn't be a big issue, as the Huo family, one of the 3 top families in Skaishan City, wasn't lacking in credit points. However, Huoqingshan had been unable to find a way to evolve the Earth Azure Dragon. The main issue was that there were no precedents for the evolution of the Earth Azure Dragon within the Federation. As the saying goes, even a clever housewife cannot cook without rice.